What is going on, everybody? TG here, back with another video. Thought I'd talk about a massive short squeeze that is happening in the process over this past week, and it's Vinco Ventures, also known as BBIG. This stock has absolutely flown this week, over 165% because of a massive short squeeze. This is one of the biggest stocks on Wall Street Bets right now, and the #1 trending stock on all of StockTwits as well. This stock has just completely mooned this week because of a massive short squeeze and retail interest. Before I jump into this, if you guys could just hit that subscribe button and like the video, it would mean a ton to me. Only about 5 to 6% of the people who watch these videos are actually subscribed, so it would mean a lot if you guys could go ahead and do that. But anyways, let's just jump right into this video because this is a pretty big one. So as you guys know, over on Wall Street Bets, they're talking about all stocks. They're talking about AMC, GME, all that. But this is one that they have been talking about for a couple weeks now and is finally coming to fruition. If we actually look at the short interest in BBIG, as of August 13th, the short interest was 11.67 million shares shorted. Now, that is a big amount, considering the fact that look at how exponentially it has increased month after month. Just crazy the amount. I mean, you look at even from just a couple months ago, it's over 10x in the short interest, and now they're paying the price for it. And yeah, I'm glad because I don't like shorts. They're kind of annoying, and they wreck stocks. So good job for them for that. But I want to talk about the options as well, because the options have moved on this thing a lot. Earlier in the day, if you actually look at Vinco Ventures, earlier in the day, the stock got rocked and it dropped down into the fives. It hit 551. Okay, 551, and then soared up 50% since then. Just crazy. So these options are getting hammered at first, down 40%, 50%. And now they finished the day up over 50%. So it's an incredible swing that these options have had. I mean, a lot of people are still swinging these options right now, and the premium is freaking huge. Look at this. If you're selling a $10 covered call, you are getting a 17.5% return on investment. Let me say that again. You are selling a call at a $10 strike price. So, $1.70 out of the money. You are going to get $1.75 premium. Your break-even price would be $11.75 on this. Or you can do an 11-1 and get $1.60. So the amount of implied volatility in these options are freaking huge, 350%. So honestly, what I would recommend after a massive run-up like this, if you own shares and you want to hold shares and you don't want to sell some covered calls. I mean, this implied volatility is freaking ridiculous. Who is paying this much? $1.50 for a 12 strike price. That is insane. Break even of $13.50 for this week. Or not this week, pardon me. September 17th. That is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous that people are paying that much. And the volume's huge on them as well. 29,000 for the 11. 47,000 for the 10. This is some high volume as well. This is no joke. Open interest still massive as well. I mean, if you look at these options, it got as low as 30 cents today. 30 cents. And it got as high as $2.05. So timing these things right can be extremely lucrative. And I don't see implied volatility dropping anytime soon, just because of the fact that it's still, again, the most trending stock right now in the world, and really no sign of stopping. It's just the more that people talk about it, the more they buy into it. I mean, it's incredible. Just in 24 minutes, 677 posts about it. Just incredible. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens with all of it. But, man, it's pretty big that this much is happening in it. Even the puts, I mean, look at that implied volatility for the puts, 421%. So people are expecting a massive move. Call call sellers, put sellers, they can make a lot of money in this stock using this implied volatility. So again, I'd be selling covered calls in this thing after a massive week that it's had. Literally just do a 10 strike price and get a fat return on that. I mean, you can make a ton of money, but that's just what I would do personally. Just because the theta's it's a pretty good option in my opinion. But anyways, I do want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this. One person in a Discord that I'm in is up like $122,000 on this already, which is just incredible. He made more on one play than I have in my entire net worth. Like, it's insane. But it is going to be interesting to see if it's kind of like Clover and some of those other ones that, they have this big run up and then they just die off. Like, just absolutely die off. I mean, you look at Clover on the 3-month, it literally shot up out of nowhere, and then it just came crashing right back down. And now it's, like, barely up. So it went from being up, like, 200% to being up, like, 11%. So, yeah, I don't know. It could happen. AMC is one of the only ones that hasn't really, like, massively cooled off. It's still at $47, which is just ridiculous. But I mean, it only got as high as like 75, and it's at 47 now. So it's not even down 50%, not even down 40% from highs. Sorry guys, still feel like crap. But yeah, so we'll have to see what happens. But again, the retail investors, they're just using their margin and they're buying the living crap out of these things, and they're trying to squeeze the hedge funds. I don't know why they're not doing this to BABA. That's my question. Do it to BABA. These stocks are up thousands of percents this year. Friggin' BABA's down 42% for the year. So maybe try to squeeze those greedy hedge funds that are just trying to short this thing into the ground. Keep waiting for that to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I do think BABA's going to recover, though. But BBIG, it's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Again, the volume on this thing is insane. Especially just compared to some of the other stocks on the market. I mean, you look at the volume on this stock today, and it was ridiculous. Like, literally ridiculous. 180.37 million. Like, insane. Like, that's so much volume. Even after hours, 6.9 million shares traded. Like, there is a lot of sentiment in this stock. So, again, we'll have to watch it closely, but I think that they're going to try to put this thing up towards $10. I don't think it'll hit it, but it'll definitely try to go close, and then it'll come crashing right back down when everyone tries to sell. But that's just what I personally think. The people are saying it's going like 50 and stuff. Guys, I don't know. I don't know about that. But if you do want to discuss it with me, come in the Discord. It's free, and I'd love to chat with all you guys. Let me know your thoughts on all this. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting stuff that's going on. I mean, this is a massive short squeeze that's happening. Again, look at these shares shorted. 11.67 million shares shorted. That's a lot of money right there that has to be poured back in if they cover. That's a lot. So again, they're going to be buying at these prices. It's causing a gamma squeeze, a short squeeze. Everything's getting squeezed. Everything's getting squeezed in this. And it'll be interesting to see the way it all plays out in the end. So again, I'd be selling options longer term. I mean, I feel like you can't really go wrong selling covered calls on this, especially at a $10 strike. Even if you lost it at 10, that's a big appreciation. And you'll get paid 17.5% return on investment on every call you sell, which is pretty big as well. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on all of this. I'm really interested to see what happens, because some of you guys are still in these plays, and it's gonna be interesting to see the way it all turns out. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful day. Hit that subscribe button. It means a ton to me. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.